Hey guys, this is Sake Special Brew, and we're back with Army of Two, and we just got done editing some of the footage because, as you can see, we weren't doing so well in the last video set. Just at some of the stuff. It's small stuff like the controller running out of battery, stuff like that. But once again, we are doing a dual comm, post comm, both. And Sullen Boobop is here with me. Sullen, you want to say something?
Hey guys, how's it going? Yeah, actually, one of the reasons that, we had to do a lot of editing for this video was because, when we got our Dazzle and stuff, we used Pinnacle Studios, and I don't know about for Sake, but, for me, it takes a little while for the videos to render out. My bad. But anyway, that little while is too long for me. That kind of takes up a lot of power on your computer, I guess, or at least it does for mine. I don't know. I might just have a crappy computer. But yeah, it took up quite a bit of processing power for me.
High definition stuff takes up a decent amount of time, definitely.
Yeah, and so not being able to use Pinnacle Studios, which I had high hopes for. You know, I had already set up all of the editing and everything that we needed to do for this whole Let's Play, because this is post-com. But I had already done all the editing and stuff for it, and so when I tried to render out one of the videos just to see how long it would take to render, it took forever. So I started using Sony Vegas because it doesn't. Oh, well, don't know what happened there, but
yeah, sometimes there's like random explosions, like claymores, and they kind of left that out in like the tutorial level. That kind of sucked.
Yeah, they were kind of just like, alright, we're gonna...
This is you. Yeah, so, kudos to them for leaving all of that information out, but, I mean, we eventually figured it out, but...
Yeah, we eventually became a pro and got rid of those claymores.
Yeah, you'll see us, like, find claymores and just, like, shoot them, unless we edit... I'm not sure if we edit that out.
I definitely am gonna leave that in.
Yeah, we'll leave it in for you guys. But let's see, some stuff to talk about. We just got out of exam season, and we take pretty challenging classes. Like, I'm not trying to be like all nerdy and like brag about it, but it just takes a long time, and we weren't able to like keep up the steady flow of videos like we wanted to. So sorry about that, guys. And now that we are on winter break for Sullen and summer break for me, we're going to be able to get out a lot more videos, especially finishing up Army of Two, because we don't want this to take too long.
Yeah. So some of the parts of this game, as I was doing editing, it was just like, some parts we were really good, and we just went totally pro. In other parts, it took us like an hour to do.
Maybe not an hour, but
well, yeah, not an hour.
Yeah, yeah, but he's right. Some of the parts of this game is kind of like, I don't know, I would like fall asleep or something, and I just wouldn't be concentrating or anything, and then it would just kind of be like, what's going on? Why are we sucking so bad? And I don't know. I still hold that it was part of the game designer's faults. You know, not really telling us about claymores or any of these other like obscure facts that we had to like figure out on our own.
Definitely the melee button.
Yeah, that was like the biggest thing. Like, and we played Call of Duty Black Ops after this, and we were like, I wasn't used to being able to melee or knife or anything, and so I got quite a few deaths. Well, not quite a few. I got a couple of deaths because I had forgotten that you could knife in in video games or anything. So it was just kind of like it had an impact on our gameplay. It definitely had an impact.
After we did this Let's Play and we did some Black Ops and stuff, and it was all fun, you know, and then a couple of days later I had still rented Black Ops because I just don't have it right now. I don't know, I'm being lazy, but I still was not in still not in the zone for meleeing. This game just kind of takes the melee button out of you if you don't know what the melee button is.
Yeah, like mashing the trigger, like I forget which one, like right trigger, mashing the right trigger. That's not really like a good way of meleeing people. Oh, and this part. Oh, I hated this part. Oh,
yeah,
the parachuting.
I did some editing right here. Right here, I think the actual time that we did it, we had switched positions. So normally normally like if I was on the top screen, and I was like controlling the gun, I guess the sniper, I think that was Sake, and I was actually controlling the parachute, and Sake was sniping. So I think that worked out quite a bit better since we actually
definitely. I'm not the best driver out there. I'm definitely not the best driver.
I'm not exactly one to snipe while, you know, on a parachute.
Yeah. We eventually got through this part. I wasn't watching when he was editing, but so I'm not sure like how many tries you get to see us fail at or succeed at, but
they will get to see one try when we succeed, because I am such a good editor. No. Yeah, but I did just edit everything out, so I think we're actually gonna do it on this time.
Yeah, but
of course I can always be wrong and have skipped over a part, but that is not very likely. So
yeah. As for the contest that I mentioned in the last, I guess, video set, whatever. The last video set, I mentioned a contest with Zigzag Studios for an HD PBR Hapagi. And I said I would do some kind of video update about it. I did not. That went to Skull Knight 43 because it was his idea. So he got to do that, and he made a very nice WoW video about it. If you haven't seen it, then you should definitely check it out, and it'll only take a couple of minutes of your time to help us win, as I sound completely confident that we'll win.
Yeah. And then when we win, you can brag about helping us win.
Yeah, that was one of the posters, I think. So, back to back.
Back to back.
Back to back.
The dreaded words, back to back.
Yeah, so, things were not looking so good at this point. I think we got to this point once, and then we ended up dying because of some suicide guy. Like, he just ran up and blew himself up, so whoop-de-doo for you, kudos, suicide guy. But, I think the second try, when we got here, we eventually made it.
This was actually the part that I was talking about, Sake. Right when we get inside, you'll know what I'm talking about. But while I was editing, Sake and I were on a Skype call, and we were just talking about stuff. So
yeah, and just like lining up how to like edit all of this video, because a lot of it, no one wants to see us like dying. Like, the game isn't called Army of 50th Try, it's called Army of 2. So yeah, we definitely don't want to like show off our dying prowess. And I mean, it's not the best game ever, so I'm gonna go ahead and blame the game designers again. So
yeah,
kudos to them.
This part